What is up, everybody? Happy Friday to you. We made it. I'll do another video later, but this just kind of popped on my radar, and I just wanted to say this unpopular opinion. The Democrats are always leveraging Black struggles and experiences to exploit them for politics. And the Central Park Five is one that they've been using since Trump has kind of been on the mic, I think since 2020. Right. And like I said before, they use like these little Black films and documentaries as kind of a way to inflame Black people and kind of remind them about injustices or attacks on Black people in the United States. Now, with that being said, I see people talking about how can FBA support Trump and listen to the Central Park Five. And it's like, let's be real. Trump did not have anything to do with the Central Park Five. He was a private citizen going off of the narrative about those boys at the time by the city of New York and the media, who was demonizing these young men. And you have to understand that back then, New York was like the crime in New York was awful. And so this was like a repetitive thing going on in New York. And so I can imagine when Trump wrote that op ed, it was really, to me, just to address not only these boys, but just this ongoing issue that was in New York at the time. And again, the narration of the media really made those boys look like monsters. Okay. So when you're talking about Trump needs to apologize for what? He was pretty much doing the same thing that most people are doing today and getting inflamed in his emotions by what the media is projecting onto them. So I think people need to look at things more logically. I feel bad for the Central Park Five and that unfortunate experience that they had, but they need to stop weaponizing their experiences for politics. I mean, because it really does kind of take the weight off of the experience when you start letting the Democrats leverage your experience, right? So that they can inflame Black people to make voting decisions. I mean, come on, let's make a little bit more sense. And like I said, you know, I, respect those guys for enduring that type of experience. But they absolutely need to know that their experience is being weaponized for politics. And in the broad scheme of things, Trump owes nothing to any of those guys. He doesn't owe anything to the Central Park Five. And that's just real. I'm not a Trump loyalist. I'm politically and socially neutral, so I don't have a dog in this fight. But I'm just outside looking in. I'm like, what are these people talking about Trump need to apologize for? He was acting as a private citizen when he wrote the op-ed, and he was going based off of the sensational information of the New York media and the New York state. So y'all let me know what you guys think. I don't think he owes them an apology at all. And they need to really stop